Hey guys, it's Krasny Games, and today we'll be looking at the game Megaquarium for the Nintendo Switch. This game's been out since 2018, but I just recently started playing it, and I'm gonna share my thoughts on this game and show you guys some gameplay, so let's go. One of the very first games I've ever played on the PC were Tycoon games, and these games hold a special place in my heart. I've been looking for quite a while for good Tycoon games on the Nintendo Switch, and this is definitely one of my favorites. They kept everything really simple, the controls are simple, and it makes it really enjoyable. The goal of the game is basically to take care of your fish, keep your customers happy, and earn as much money as possible. You build tanks, you put your fish in there, you take care of your fish. One of my favorite things about this game is to think about where you're gonna place your tanks, what would be the nicest way to do so, and how you're gonna put all the equipment that you need, and how you're gonna hide them for your customers. You basically build walls, you build doors. You also have to think about the placement of the food, for example, because you hire staff and the staff can't take too long to go from place to place, so you have to be really smart about where you're going to place everything. One of my favorite things about this game is that the fish actually all have their needs. They are different types of fish, and if you click on more information you can actually read about the fish and learn about the fish. You can see how much customers are going to enjoy this fish. You can see with which kind of fish they can be placed, because you can mix different types of different breeds of fish in the aquarium. Some fish need more filters than other fish, some fish need more heater than other fish. So you also have to be smart about the placement, because sometimes there's not enough space and you have to use special equipment to be able to provide them with what they need. One of the things I think this game could have done better is with the graphics. I would have loved to see more detail of the fish, but I'm also realistic and know that it's quite limited when it comes to the Nintendo Switch. On the side you usually have all your goals. I've now already reached all my goals, so that means I can go to the next level, which I'm going to do in a little bit. You can see all these customers. The yellow stars is basically that they're really happy, and sometimes there will be red stars, and if you click on them you can see what's wrong with them and you can try to fix that. These are the staffs that I've hired. I have no staff to hire anymore, but they all have their specialities. Some are really good in feeding, some are really good in repairing stuff, and some have a really high fitness level. And then later in the game it's smart to also assign them to different areas or different zones, so that will be faster because they all have their own responsibility and they will be faster with the feeding. If you're behind with feeding and your customers see that your fish are not happy, your customers will also be unhappy. You can click on your fish to see how happy the fish are themselves. Also, one of the things about this game is that it's pretty good playable in handheld mode, and with a lot of Tycoon games, because there's so much detail, it's very hard to do so. I'm going to go to the next level now. You're basically a designer, and once you're doing really good at one place, you'll get asked by another aquarium to renovate their aquarium or start from scratch. So as you can see here, I'm on the next level and I'm at a different aquarium right now, and I have a bunch of tasks that I need to do before I can open my new aquarium. So my first task is to house 5 different types of fish or 5 different animals in the tank. And important with this is to definitely read and see which type of fish can be housed with other fish and other types of fish. Overall, this is a great game for all ages. You can read and learn about the fish, but there are also icons, so you don't necessarily need to be able to read. You can make it as crazy or keep it as simple as you want. The game could have done better on the details of the fish and the customization of the items. This was Crossing Games. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I see you guys soon.